Okay, nice and snug. I hit that breaker and my house is not turning on. I hit the breaker, my house is not turning on. Make sure you hit the little... This is your template. Put the bottom of your template where you want it to be. Come up here, place your template, where you want it. Mark through there with your marker. That way you've got a good marked out template of where you're going to put your mounting bracket. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to bring it in and we're going to try to mount it up here real quick. We've got our bracket mounted on the wall. Hey. Wow, that's it. I mean, look at that. Wow guys, so the 12,000 XP is now mounted. We're going to go ahead and unscrew the side screws. One cool thing is on the 6000 XP, I noticed the side screws were incredibly small. The 12,000 XP has definitely got a larger screw, 2 per side, which I find to make it so much easier. Let's go ahead and open up our panel. Bam! Wow, look at that. What do we have here? Welcome to the 12,000 XP family. Starting here, we see there's definitely a different approach from the 6000 XP. Here on the 12,000 XP, we've got 3 breakers for 300 amps. I believe that's 300. Yeah, 300 amp breaker. The 6000 XP on the battery had a 200. Little different lugs here. These are pretty neat. These will both be for the battery negative. There's 2 now, and 2 for the battery positive. So we're tying into those. I love how clean this is. And there's a lot more room to work with here. That's definitely a huge plus. Our battery communication cable, our orange cable, will come right here into battery comm. It'll feed into our battery bank below. And again, if you had multiple 12,000 XPs, then you would use a parallel cable. That's the gray cable that was supplied. Here, you see your dry connects as well for your generators and so forth. The smart load, which I'm really excited about. If you guys have not seen the comparison between the 6000 XP and the 12,000 that I did, I'd encourage you to see that. We talked a little bit about the smart load and the smart load breaker that's in that. Then we've got the normal L1, L2 load. This is going to feed your breaker box. The generator right here. Again, L1 and L2. The grid L1 and L2. And remember guys, this is one of the reasons we labeled all the wires before we took them out of the 6000 XP. Look at all of the photovoltaic inputs we have here. Wow, absolutely amazing. There are 4 channels of PV input here. The disconnect. This is our breaker for the photovoltaic right here. All right guys, so we went to Harbor Freight and picked up some of these high leverage cable cutters. Our 6000 XP, we had these ring connectors on there. So what we're going to do is make a cut here so we can go ahead and put these into our 12,000 XP. Let's get started. Oh, wow, that worked out well. Nice, and oh, wow, that's clean. Guys, I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. If it was going to be clean or not. And actually that worked out real nice. Let's go ahead and get the jacket off of it and put it into the inverter. All right, guys, we've got the red onto the battery plus. We've got the black negative onto the battery negative. I think we should wire the rest of the stuff in. Our line 1 and line 2 for our grid. All right, nothing is live right now in This 12,000 XP, by the way. You know, EG4 is such an innovative company. It just keeps getting better and better and better. We're going to go ahead and bring our L1 and L2 for the generator in now. What we've got left now to do is get our PV input in. All right, there we go. All right, guys, that should do it. So now is we're going to go ahead and bring the batteries back online. I typically just turn it on, wait for a second, let the SOC turn on. There you go, there's the first one. There's the second one. Here we go to the third one, fourth one, fifth, and there's our sixth one. So all batteries are powered back on. Time to bring the inverter to life. All right, here we go. Battery breakers to on. Okay, so we've got life up here. The display's on after we turn the battery breaker on. We're going to go out and reestablish grid power. So we're going to go out to the breaker box. All right, remember here, guys, this is our grid power to inverter box. This is the one going to our inverter. All right. Our grid is showing power. That's awesome. Now let's reestablish photovoltaic is working. Awesome. Next thing we'll do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and bring the house back online. Here we go. Now, some of you may be wondering, I hit that breaker and my house is not turning on. I hit the breaker, my house is not turning on. Make sure you hit the little secret switch on the side here. Let me show you that. This is called the EPS output. Turn that on. And there we go. We have lights. Ladies and gentlemen, the EG4 12,000 XP is now officially powering the house. How amazing.